GoPro, 1 take 1.
Steadicam, 1 take 1.
Oh my gosh. Come, what, Mom? Come on in.
Oh, okay. I thought you said wait.
Oh, you can't see us at all.
Wait, what's this for?
That's...
You're on camera and microphone.
Huh? And camera?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Surprise! Welcome to the sip.
All right.
Buckle up. It's gonna be a bumpy ride.
Yeah, it is.
I get my seatbelt on.
Everybody's going to wonder why we're driving around. Why she got that big microphone in her face?
We're gonna get pulled over.
All right.
Yeah, Mom, just don't get distracted as our limo driver for the day.
because you know, I do get
Oops.
Shoot,
I
she's
do
so
get
little.
distracted with Morgan, and I just drop things and forget what I'm doing.
All right, everybody, hello, and welcome to another episode of The Sip. I'm Ryland Adams, of course, joined by...
Lizzie Gordon.
And Mom, why don't you introduce yourself?
And I'm Ryland's mom, joining as the driver of the big white truck.
Brittany.
Brittany.
It's Brittany, bitch.
Brittany, and we're ready to party, everybody. How are you doing today? How you feeling?
Honestly, like, you don't realize this, I've never really been to Dunkin' Donuts.
Really?
Yeah.
They have some good coffee.
I'm excited.
Some decent donuts, depending on the day.
You know, I'm a girl who looks up to Charli D'Amelio, so I'd like to pretend to be her.
You look up to Charli D'Amelio?
The amount of times I've dyed my hair to look like that woman is too many.
Well, should I start off by some crazy lady things that I did today?
Please.
Okay, well, I'm trying to get control over my life, and we've been...
God help you.
You know, there's been a lot going on. Like, quite honestly, like the new puppy, just like, I'm frazzled.
Yeah.
And I had prepared for the lawn to be mowed today because I used to do it every other week. My John Deere, poor thing, got a flat in the tire.
Oof.
So I've retired from mowing my own lawn because I just
Retired.
thought, as a new mom, it's something that isn't in my wheelhouse any longer. And so it's like 1 p.m. They normally show up at noon. And I say, hey, checking to see where you guys are. Are you coming to mow the lawn today? Am I on the route or no? And he goes, hey, Ryan, I have you on the schedules for Tuesday. Do you want us to move you to Monday?
So you just psychotically called people late when they're not even scheduled for the day.
And that's where I'm at in life currently.
What a flustered mess. Oh, I was just noticing that everything looks the same. Like, I wouldn't be able to get around here without GPS because I'd be like, no, I've been here before. Like, that ravine over there could be where you shot the spooky thing. I don't know why you guys went all the way out to the middle of nowhere. You could have just done any spooky thing on any one of these roads.
Honestly, you're not wrong. Once you're in suburbia of Colorado, it does look quite the same. Mom, how's your day been? Talking to that microphone up there since you're parked.
Okay. So I've been busy at work. Like, you guys called and I'm like, okay, well, it's time for me to get off. I guess I'll go with you next.
I was screaming, quit your job.
Yeah.
Well, we needed something to fluff up this episode.
So, can I tell your mom what we were going to do?
Yeah.
Because she doesn't know about the hot goss.
Oh.
So the reason why we needed you, Vicky, is because we put all our eggs in one basket, and guess what?
Not sure what.
Drop the basket, all the eggs cracked. There will be no omelets today.
Really?
And I was like, you guys, I got us. I got the inside scoop. Now I'm ghosted.
Oh, I should have waited to ask if we're ready.
Oh, no, we're
it's
ready.
good.
Okay.
And we're at Dunkin' Donuts.
Yep, and that's the whole purpose of today's video. And honestly, we're gonna get Dunkin' Donuts, we're gonna have a little mukbang with you all, and then, oh my gosh, it's time to order. We're gonna take the love
Wait,
language
I don't know what to
quiz.
order. Should you just order it for me?
They have ice cream too.
Oh, you're kidding. Do they have soft serve?
No.
Oh, it's Baskin Robbins. We wanted a soft serve
It's
Coke.
so good.
Oh, Mom, we should all get cones. That's better, right?
Yeah. Do they have food?
Oh, actually, I'm gonna pull up and let you do it, Ryan.
Oh, shoot.
Scoop of mint chip in a fancy waffle cone bowl.
Could I get 2 scoops of mint chip in a waffle cone bowl, please?
In a fancy.
In a fancy waffle cone bowl?
Unfortunately, we don't have any waffle cones or the waffle cone bowls at the moment. I have regular bowls or like the
Do you want a cone?
sugar cone or a cake cone.
I'll take a regular cone with 1 scoop.
A regular cone with 1 scoop, then, please.
What else can I get for you?
Mom, what would you want?
Alrighty, I'll have that for you.
Oh, no, we still need more.
Yeah. Mom, what do you want?
I don't know yet. Where did you see the flavors?
Well, there's 31 flavors.
Oh, I guess you know the flavors.
Wow. Sorry, we're just trying to find the flavors.
So we don't have a list of flavors out there because they do change pretty often, and we've got like 24 different flavors.
Oh, no. Okay.
We do have a display case inside. Like,
Okay.
You guys don't have a regular ice cream order?
Do you have like a cookie dough?
Yeah.
Could I do a cookie dough cone, just 1 scoop?
I'll do a
What else
bowl
can I
with
get for you?
the same with cookie dough.
And then could I get a bowl with cookie dough as well? Do you want 1 or 2?
Just 1 scoop.
The ice cream sundaes are pretty bomb.
What else can I get for you?
And then your Dunkin' Donuts as well?
Yes.
Could I just get like 3 of your most popular donuts?
You said how many of those?
3.
3, gotcha.
Perfect, and that's everything.
Sounds good. I'll have that for you to do it now. Don't forget to use Dunkin'.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you.
What an ordeal. At a Baskin Robbins, they don't have their flavors
Well, they
listed.
literally have 31 flavors.
Boy, I didn't realize.
I think that they could have them listed. When I go to Sonic, they're
I mean-
listed.
How many flavors do they have at Sonic?
A lot.
Like 31?
I'm
or
sure
10?
I'm sure more.
Really?
I don't know. I'm not Baskin Robbins.
You know what? We should go to Sonic after this. I've never been there either.
You frequent Baskin Robbins?
Oh, wait.
I mean, I've been going to Baskin Robbins since I was 6 years old. It's
What's going
I
on, Mom?
haven't had a slushie from Sonic before.
no.
And it's happy hour 2
Let's
to 4.
go to Sonic. Let's go to
yeah,
Sonic
we gotta
next.
go both.
Oh, I don't know if we could make it to Sonic in time.
Where is Sonic?
It's not close.
What does that
Oh,
mean?
it's not that far. Oh, there's one on Tower.
Oh, do you have my any
Hi.
cards? Fine, Mom.
My fingers are in your butt.
You can take them out.
Could I?
Oh, just
you
whatever
got
one.
it right here?
Oh, I thought you said you had my wallet.
She just handed
I
it to you.
handed it to
Oh, sorry.
you.
Jeez.
He got distracted with my fingers in his butt.
Here you go. Thank you.
Sorry, Ryan, I didn't get closer.
What a mess.
What a mess.
Thank you.
Okay. So
Let's go
I
to
guess
Sonic. I want to
we'll
get a
wait.
chili cheese hot dog.
Donuts.
one thing at a time, Elizabeth.
First, Dunkin' and 30.
I said 3 of the most popular donuts.
Thank you.
We have I
Is that
love,
maple?
Thank you. I love, what are these called? Cake donuts? Cake, whoa.
Oh, she'll find out.
That's like an old-fashioned donut. What is that?
A little still. Right?
It's making my jowls feel weird.
It's been sitting here for a minute, like, I'm not gonna lie.
Honestly, is that like a cornbread?
Mom, do you want to try it?
No, I don't.
Honestly, still good. Do you want to try the strawberry or the chocolate?
I know I love the chocolate.
Thank
Okay.
you.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Oh, whose is this?
Ryan.
Okay.
Mmm.
Okay.
Tried Jim?
Whoops.
Oh, I think you got the bowl. Oh, okay.
Thank you so much. Do you have some napkins by chance? Yeah.
Ooh.
Okay, those donuts are much better.
Shouldn't have done that. Thank you. Have
Thank
a good
you.
night. Bye.
Um,
Good night.
wow, we look
Throw that back in.
insane. I ordered a cone for sure, but I don't blame her because, like, look at me. Like,
I thought you did too.
I definitely wanted a cone, but who's complaining?
You.
All right, Mom, do you want to park just anywhere? I'm just so sad that you have a cone.
We could go back through.
I don't know.
Ice cream's really good.
Yeah.
Well, I guess I'll just don't turn off the car, Mom. We'll lose power.
Okay, I'm gonna. Oh, this is good to know.
Did you want to talk about your thoughts on Julia Fox before we get into what's really going on?
Yeah, by the time this airs, 21 days ago, Julia Fox went out in public with a pair of pants so low you could see her mom's pubis. Vicky, weigh in.
Well, you got to show her a picture if you're just going to ask her to weigh in like that.
I mean, the words are enough. I don't know if I feel comfortable showing your mom another lady's mom's pubis.
Well, the thing about Julia Fox is she's out there getting attention.
with her cookie out, dude.
Okay, I don't know if I should be looking at this now. I probably got ice cream.
She's like pardon my French, Vicky, because I don't
Oh.
feel great saying this in front of you, but she's like a pussy centaur.
What is the
Oh.
definition of a centaur?
I hope I didn't get ice cream on your phone.
It's okay if you did.
okay.
There's also salmonella on it, so
'Cause
wash
I
your hands
think I
before you
did.
lick them.
Oh. As I no. I'm just kidding.
Touching my phone's like holding a reptile. You gotta wash your hands after.
The control freak in me is having a hard time with this episode right now.
You don't say. Earlier today, he's like, I don't like how you're being about the car. You're being too woke for the car. And then he gets in and he can't take a deep breath because he's so stressed out about
Because
all the
I'm
items.
set, Lizzie, the whole time we're setting up, Mom, Lizzie's like, I'm just gonna eat a salad and then I'll help you out. And I'm like, I've been editing the previous week's episode all morning. I'm trying to produce it. I'm
Every
like, do you
10
think
minutes, I was like, in 4 minutes, I'll be out to help you, sweetie.
I'm like, do you think you could help produce the topics in today's show? And she's like, yeah.
Hey, we're
I'll look
talking
for-
about Julia
She
Fox's
said-
pussy right now.
Well, at least she wasn't laying on
She
the
said,
floor.
I'll look into some Am I the Assholes. 20 minutes later, did you find any? No, they all suck.
Wow, you are rewriting history right now.
I am not.
You are
And then
gaslighting the audience.
It's 90 degrees outside, and I'm out here hauling all of this equipment into the car. And she's like, I'll be right out. 30 minutes later, I'm like drenched in sweat. I walk inside, and I'm like, oh, she said she was going to help. And she's like, oh, she's a liar.
I mean,
What did
I did say it multiple times.
I haven't been to Baskin Robbins in a year. I feel like I'm more of a Cold Stone person regularly.
I don't fuck with that bitch Cold Stone.
I don't think I should either after trying Baskin Robbins.
Baskin Robbins is like a simple, perfect pleasurable.
But my only beef with them is they don't show their flavor. There was a lot of retail on the screen for them to show what was going on.
Seems like they used to be there.
And did you want a cone?
No.
I'm kind of pissed that I don't have a cone, quite honestly.
Well, they were even out of all the cones.
Okay, so what were your thoughts on Julia Fox?
I just think it's batshit crazy that she's walking around with her cookie out. And the other thing is, she can't even walk because her labia is about to spill out too.
She's
Imagine
fit.
you're out in public with your best friend and her labia falls out the top of her pants instead of the bottom.
And what part's the labia? Like, those aren't the lips, right?
I think it's the lips.
You don't even know?
We've been over this. No one talked to me about my female anatomy. I grew up with Barbies that had smoothed over crotches.
Well, somebody's gonna have to talk to my daughter if I ever have one about what her vagina is.
And that's why we have Vicky.
That will be Lizzie.
Do you know what?
That'll be Lizzie.
This is a lot, but maybe Mom
She's
could
gonna be confused.
could tell people what the labia is without me listening.
I'm not commenting.
I'm pretty sure it's the lips.
I'm eating. Yeah, I'm eating.
I think she's working out a lot, obviously. She likes the way her body looks, and that's how she knows she gets attention. So if she's happy doing it, I mean, what's the difference from having an OnlyFans or just living your life as what she views as an art piece? I think you just have a, what would you call it? Like a something on your shoulder?
A chip?
A chip on your shoulder.
I don't know that I have a... She's an enraging person. I think that's really what it is. You know what I mean? Like, she makes me fucking crazy, that Julia Fox.
Can you believe you're bringing my mom into, like, celebrity gossip? Like, as you're talking shit about a public persona, you're making my mom sit up front, lick her ice cream?
Yeah. I'm just the driver.
Can you imagine a drama channel picking up my mom talking about Julia Fox?
your mom today on the drama channel, Vicky Adams explains to Ryland what a labia is.
I'm still unclear. The diagram
It's the
would be
lips,
nice.
bro.
You weren't clear.
I'm saying I put money on it's the lips.
Okay, so I was looking at my recent vlog. I mean, recent for me. I know this is an episode in the future, but there were some hot name ideas for our puppy that already has a name.
I was thinking you guys named her really quickly.
Well, and which didn't happen with. Okay, that's gonna drag on.
What? There's paper in here.
Oh, Shane would be loving this.
This is gonna drive me.
Wait,
bonkers.
you guys, there's paper inside my ice cream.
Well, show what you're talking about.
Inside, not on.
Yeah.
Oh,
Or if you're trying to
No
feed me
way.
paper, Vicky.
are they supposed to pull that out and they forgot?
Drive back through. I'm gonna give him a piece of my mind.
Can you do me a favor and just suck the ice cream out and eat the cone after?
No, I like to eat it together.
We can. It's too. Well, then you need to mute your mic.
I fucking quit.
Shane won't watch
I've been meaning to
this
walk off this
episode.
show for a long time. And if it takes not being allowed to eat my ice cream in this car to do it.
If Shane and I were celebrities,
Yeah.
we would have named my puppy.
meet me?
This is a Can you just wait?
Yes, you would have named your puppy.
This person had suggested Rain, like Rayne, so it's a combination of Shane and Ryland, but it's like Rain, which seems like a Kim Kardashian name, right?
It is literally a Courtney name. Her son's name is Rain.
That's why I felt. But it's.
It's so funny that you're saying this because when I was watching your vlog earlier in the bathroom, I thought because you brought her home in the rain, I was like, oh, Rain's cute. And then I was like,
Oh.
Courtney has a dog named
But
Rain.
isn't that like
Or a son.
more regal, like Reiga? Like, isn't I feel like she spells it regally.
But does it matter?
And another one, Jared had called her Cotton Candy. She was like, oh, she feels like cotton candy. So somebody was saying a cute name would be Candy, which is a pretty cute name.
That is cute.
For a stripper.
Candy. Okay, rude. For Julia Fox. Oh, is she a stripper?
No, she was a dominatrix.
All right. Well, this is enraging. I think we're going to break down, and we're coming back with the love language test after she's finished this ice cream
Look
cone.
at all the paper in there.
Mom,
Yes.
what's life like for you?
Well, I was wondering if I should drive back through for Lizzie because that's not fair.
Oh, it's okay.
It's all the way around.
Yeah.
Is this intentional?
Yeah, that's what I'm wondering.
They keep the cones separated by putting paper between them so they don't melt together, because when you get wafer wet, it sticks.
But then that's like a choking hazard.
Yeah, they shouldn't have done this.
No.
They specifically shouldn't have done it to a person who's filming a podcast about it and has an audience of like 100,000
I think
people.
that's
You-
strange.
It's a bad look
You
for
know that's not like something that is appropriate to say, right?
stating facts.
No, like you're always
That I
like,
have a podcast
What do you
and
want
if
to
you
say
fuck
to
with me-
100,000 people? It's just like socially something that you're not supposed to run around.
I feel like
saying.
someone should know how big the audience is before they speak, because if it's an audience of 2, it's like,
But
oh.
it's like not. We're relatively not even a huge podcast. You
no,
know
but
what I mean?
100,000 people is a lot of people.
It's not nothing, but you can't walk around like saying.
I'm not bragging
What do you
about
want to say
it.
to 100,000 people?
It's not a brag.
It's pretty
Sometimes-
socially unacceptable.
It's not a brag. Sometimes it's a threat.
Or do you? Whoa.
Sorry.
Or do you just sometimes feel like because everyone has a podcast, you have to justify that there's some sort of audience? Like do you tell people you have a podcast, like when you're on your hikes that you do with like random people that you don't know?
Well, when I told Josh Peck about the podcast, I said,
Stop
we have
it.
about 100,000. Just kidding.
Did you ask him to come on the show?
Of course, I didn't even speak to Josh Peck. I just took his picture from behind like a psycho.
I know.
But sometimes I think it's important that a person who's calling in and doesn't know who they're talking to knows that a lot of people will hear it. Right? Doesn't that seem fair?
Yeah.
And then when I'm making threats, I want people to know how damaging it's going to be that they fucked me. Do you see what I'm saying?
Are you that girl that's like, I will, like a company does you wrong and you threaten them, like, I have a social media account.
Listen, I have a platform. Oh my God.
Wow.
Wow.
Okay.
Here, have my cone.
When we come back, a love language test.
And Sonic.
Today's podcast is sponsored by Green Chef. Green Chef makes eating well easy with plans to fit every lifestyle, whether you're keto, paleo, vegan, vegetarian, gluten-free, or just looking to eat more balanced meals. Green Chef offers a range of recipes to suit your preferences. Green Chef's exciting new ingredients, recipes, and delicious meals support a healthy lifestyle so you can eat well without sacrificing the taste. I love that it's so convenient and easy. They have fast and fit meals that are under 700 calories and can be ready in 25 minutes or less. Plus, Green Chef's pre-made and pre-measured sauces, dressings, and spices get you more chef-curated flavor in less time. I love that I can cook something without having to think about it all day, just have it ready to go. And not only that, but it's healthy. Green Chef is also now owned by HelloFresh, and with a wider array of meal plans to choose from, there's something for everyone. I personally love switching between the brands, and for our listeners, you can enjoy both brands at a discount with us. So go to greenchef.com/thesip135 and use code thesip135 to get $135 off across 5 boxes, and your first box ships free. That's greenchef.com/thesip135 and use code thesip135 to get $135 off 5 boxes, and your first box ships free. Green Chef, the #1 meal kit for eating well. Today's podcast is sponsored by Calm, and you know how it goes. Your day is filled with those long to-do lists, laundry, emails, errands, cooking dinner, and before you know it, you're preparing to do it all again tomorrow. When is there time to ever focus on what you need? With Calm, you can prioritize your most important to-do, which is taking time for yourself each day. I notice when I don't take time for myself, I am less efficient, less productive, and I'm more on edge. I find when I take time to prioritize myself, I'm better for everyone I interact with. And that's why I love partnering with Calm, the #1 mental wellness app, to give you the tools to improve the way you feel. You can reduce stress and anxiety through guided meditations, improve focus with curated music tracks, and rest and recharge with Calm's imaginative sleep stories for both children and adults. There's even new daily movement sessions designed to relax your body and uplift your mind. If you go to calm.com/sip, you'll get a special offer of 40% off a Calm premium subscription, and new content is added every week. Over 100 million people around the world use Calm to take care of their minds, and Calm is ready to help you stress less, sleep more, and live a happier, healthier life. For listeners of our show, Calm is offering an exclusive 40% off a Calm premium subscription at calm.com/sip. Go to calm.com/sip for 40% off unlimited access to Calm's entire library. That's calm.com/sip. 1, take 2, GoPro. Okay, everybody, we're back.
I have horrible news.
Yeah.
We're not going to Sonic.
Well, we're not going to Sonic yet. It's not out of possibilities.
Okay. It's still in play.
But I'm just like trying to figure out what the actual talking points of the show are going to be, because here Lizzie and I thought, oh, we're going to take the love language test with my mom. It's going to be great. She's going to figure out how she needs to be better loved, or how like she can love her partner better. And she's like, I think you guys have already
Well, Vicky knows, because Vicky's a real one. Get you a mom like Vicky.
I'm the biggest fan.
She does watch
yeah.
every week. And
Yeah.
okay, I did something that I do need to apologize for.
What?
Do you remember last week when I played the voicemail comparing Jared and my mom?
Yeah.
Shane
I thought
was
it
like,
was funny.
you're comparing her to a man, and like that's not very nice. You did like a side by side.
Well, see, that's why.
I thought it was funny.
Well, my whole thing was I thought they were saying you're his mom. I never saw it as a comparison between
I
a
didn't
beautiful
either.
woman and a man.
And my whole thing was I just thought it was funny that this man was high off his ass thinking about how my mom could potentially look like Jared. And then my mom was like, what? And Shane goes, that is so mean for you to compare your mom to a man.
Canceled.
Canceled. Okay, so
I thought it was funny.
since we've already taken the love language test, we've decided that we will take the test. How much of an asshole are you, is what it's titled.
How much of an asshole do you think you are?
I don't think I'm much of an asshole. I think I'm pretty generous. I think I can be an asshole to, like, maybe you. But I don't think to, like, the general public.
Maybe to the people who had my couch that one time. Also, are there any more donuts left? Can I eat a donut?
Yeah, there's a lot of donuts left.
Thank you.
All right, Mom, don't skip ahead.
Okay, so are we supposed to start
If
yet?
you want to take the quiz along with us, you can. I'll
Okay.
list the link in the description section below. It's a BuzzFeed quiz titled, How Much of an Asshole Are You? So the prompt is, have you ever, and the first is canceled an appointment at the last minute. Mom, you did this week, huh?
I did it last week to the dentist. Now I have to go tomorrow.
And what's your excuse? Why did you cancel? What's the real excuse, and what did you tell them?
Let's see. I told them I was busy at work. That it just got really busy.
And
there's
why
no
couldn't
way
you
I was
go?
Coming. Because I was busy at work.
Oh,
Fine.
But I have
Why?
to go tomorrow, and I'm no less busy, so I don't know.
Well, so it wasn't really a lie. I don't
No.
really make appointments for
No,
myself,
it's
so
true.
it's hard for me to... I know
I-
that I can't commit up front, so I just try not to make them at all.
And the time before that, I canceled the same appointment because I didn't have a car.
They're going to stop you from making appointments at this place.
no, those are all super valid excuses.
Thank you. Thank you.
Yeah, but day of, they could have booked somebody else. It's hard to get work
Yeah, but
done
when you
these
have a
days.
valid excuse.
All right, when's the last time you canceled?
I canceled yoga, but I didn't even tell them I canceled. I just didn't show up.
Well, they probably charged you.
They didn't because I'm on my free thing.
Oh, so it doesn't matter.
No.
All right, no, I have not done that. Stood somebody up. No, not like,
No.
not without telling them, not without canceling.
Yeah, I haven't either.
You just said you've never canceled an appointment.
Me? Not that I can remember.
But you said to stood someone up, not without canceling. That means you've canceled.
Well, I'm thinking appointment means doctor.
Oh,
Or
I don't
like-
think any appointment. Like a dick
I
appointment.
don't think an appointment is a friend hangout. I wouldn't call like me meeting you for lunch an appointment.
Oh, I would.
I would call that hanging out with a friend. Like, I've canceled hanging out with a friend, but I haven't not shown up somewhere after they've already arrived and been like, sorry, not gonna make it, when they're like sitting with their cold hot coffee. All right. Pretended to be sick to avoid going to a party.
Yes.
I don't, Mom?
I can't answer that.
Why? My mom.
No, I guess not pretended, but by the time I have to go, I think I'm sick sometimes.
Oh my gosh, you make yourself sick?
I think I'm sick sometimes. You're so cute.
Yeah.
Well, my mom's popular. She gets invited to a lot of things, and then she's like, well, I could just hang out with the family instead.
Well, that is my favorite thing, so.
Eaten other people's desserts instead of ordering one for yourself.
Guilty.
But
But I don't think that makes me an asshole.
it depends on the relationship with the person you're stealing the dessert from
I guess that's true.
and how much of it you're taking. There are people that just do not like sharing food. They're like, if you wanted this, you should have ordered it. I'm not one of those people.
I'm not about to eat someone's food without permission to do so, and without, like, if someone's like, fuck no, I'm like, oh yeah, cool.
I will offer my food but like the other day I ordered the best food when we all ordered dinner. I got like this amazing chicken sandwich and everyone was like, how is it? And I could tell they were fishing for a bite and I was like, it's great.
Yeah, I don't think anybody's ever entitled to a bite of your meal.
No, but if there's like fries or it's like a dessert or I feel like that's fine. But the main entree, stay away.
Stay away?
Stay away?
Unless you're married, then
stay away.
Yeah, I agree. Yeah. Shane can take some.
Yeah.
All right.
Bummed a cigarette.
I don't smoke.
Haven't done that.
Offered a cigarette to someone who stopped smoking.
Nope.
Borrowed money from someone. Yep.
My mom, back when I was broke in LA, she was calling her mom to try to fund my bills.
Everyone sent you money.
It was a hard time.
That was before GoFundMe.
I couldn't have started a GoFundMe. Help! I'm in Los Angeles and nobody will give me a serving job.
I've dared to follow my dreams.
Although I did email Ellen once.
What did you say to Ellen?
Because you know how they do the they'll like
the Oprah giveaway thing.
Yeah, the Oprah giveaway stuff. And I really I would print out like 30 resumes a day and go to every and hand them to one restaurant until they were gone. So I really was trying to get a job and pay for my bills. And I was like, anything I could do. I made a sign once. I emailed Ellen. I was like, I'm just struggling.
You made a sign?
Yeah, like a panhandling sign.
You didn't use it.
I'm not that I was homeless, but I just was
what
like,
did your sign
I can't
say?
get a job. Did I ever send you a picture of the sign, Mom?
I bet I probably have one on a text
I'll
or
have
something.
to look.
Yeah,
I did end up getting it.
You never left your trunk, though.
I got a
did the sign
busboy
say?
job. I can't remember. It was when I was 20. But it's competitive to get a restaurant job
Was
in
it
Los
like
Angeles.
hire me as a server sign?
No, I can't remember. It was probably asking for money in some regard.
Wow.
Yeah, because my mom had gotten to the point where she said, I have exhausted all resources in being able to send you money to cover your rent. You need to come home.
There was a point in time where I could overdraft my bank account if I went to the grocery store and asked to take cash out, because if I said it was a credit card and to take it, they would just approve it, but I couldn't overdraft it and get cash elsewhere, so I would use that to pay my rent. But I was also paying like $500 rent to live on a couch.
Yeah, and I was
awful.
paying $500 a month to split a one-bedroom with somebody at the time.
Yeah.
So I got there, but I never, so I did borrow money.
Borrowed money from someone and forgotten to pay them back. Probably. I forgot, though.
I think that's bad. I think
But
you're
if
the
you forget,
asshole.
you forget.
I don't think you should forget if you've taken out a loan from somebody, because money
Yeah, but we're
is such
talking like a small loan. We're talking like, you know.
like lunch.
Yeah, $15 to $40.
Because if you take out more than $250 from someone,
I don't think I've ever asked anybody to borrow more than $15 to $40.
okay, because there have been times in the past where like I get in sticky situations where like somebody asks somebody else I know for money, and it really is like a relationship breaker, because
I think the relationship's broken when the request for money is made, personally.
and when the person feels like they can't say no,
Yeah.
because the other person is in such a bind, although like it's just money is a tricky thing, and people don't want to feel used. And so that's what I mean. If you take a loan from somebody, I think you should be as conscious as possible to make a payment plan, to let them know how you're consciously going to be paying them back, unless you're willing to lose a friendship over taking money from someone, which in that case I would say you are the asshole.
Oh, absolutely. Well, now I'm worried that's going to count really bad against me when I'm talking about like fucking lunch.
Well, I mean, I don't think it's scored like that. Okay.
It's BuzzFeed, you never know.
Insulted someone that you didn't know on Twitter or in the comments. I mean, I'm sure every day.
Cut
Mom,
in line.
Have you ever gotten in a fight with somebody on social media, Mom?
Oh,
Be honest.
just once with a fan, and I got in trouble from you guys. And
You got in a fight with somebody?
well, it felt. I guess it wasn't a fight. I just replied back to somebody, and
Did I get mad at you? What was it in regard
Gosh,
to?
I'll have to think about it, but
Gosh,
oh,
Sweet
yeah,
Vicky
no, I
fights.
did. I said something.
She might have had one too many glasses of wine and popped back.
I bet it'll come to me, but yes, I said something to a fan, and then I got in trouble.
I think everyone's hit their breaking point at some time.
Yeah.
Like, I've had my own moments as well, where it's just like, sometimes you reach a boiling point and you snap. And it's like, yes, it's not cute. And yes, if you're snapping, you should probably like take 5 steps back and consider why you snapped. But I don't know, it gets tricky out there sometimes.
Yep.
Okay, cut in line. Lizzie, We got so distracted on so many stories a couple episodes ago that I never really got to nail you for this. But the way that you talked about
Can you imagine this guy nailing me and not taking me to Sonic?
Lizzie saw.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh yes, I know where you're going.
I
with
have
this.
an example though, because Lizzie saw Chris in the airport security line and was like, "My husband!"
No,
and went up.
that's a lie.
You were like, "Look at my This is not, it's on the podcast."
Right, that's
Lizzie.
a joke. That's a joke.
So
it's
you
a
didn't go
joke.
up in there.
I did, but it's like I'm traveling with him. I would be fucking crazy
You
for me to
didn't
not get in
arrive
line with
together.
Chris.
I think the appropriate thing to do in a line is for Chris to meet you back where you are, not for you to go up. Of course.
Why?
Because those people have been patiently waiting.
It's
and
one person and we're
doesn't
traveling
matter.
together. We go up to the kiosk together.
One person could be 2 people. If 5 people do that, then you're 5 minutes behind.
Yeah,
and
but families do that.
But
Dad will wait in
I
line
know.
while mom and the
Yeah.
ducks go pee-pee and then they get in line.
I don't agree, because even when we went to the Rockies game on the 4th of July, we were all trying to find different lines because all the food concessions were like very long lines.
Yeah.
And so
Are you on multiple different tabs?
well, just hold on. So
Because that's different. If you're doing 15
thought it
different
was the
ring
same
ups,
thing.
it's different.
So
If you're traveling together, it's not different.
so
Or it is different.
somebody else had gotten in a shorter line, and I do not feel it's appropriate to meet them in the line where they're at unless you go back. So at first I had gone back, but then I agree. So I found a short line, and I said, text me your orders and I'll get it.
Yeah.
But for everyone to join you in the line is inappropriate because it's like a big like,
Well, just because they
Yeah.
texted you doesn't mean they're not joining you in the line.
yes, but it's visual. It's like, it's the
the optics
politeness.
for you.
Yes,
Yeah.
because if 4 people join in front, it's like,
And also, you got to keep in mind, this is at Burbank Airport in the Southwest Security line, which is 4 minutes long. Every time it's 4 minutes long. It moves
It is?
yeah, it goes like crazy. There wasn't even a real line. I just wanted to stand with Chris in the line while we waited for 2 minutes.
I understand. I just think he
Okay.
should
It's
have.
not like I'm cutting in line to buy one of a limited item. I'm cutting in line to go through security with the guy I'm going through security with and getting on an airplane with.
I kind of agree with Lizzie. I think I've done it at the airport, but even at the Rockies game.
If you go to the
got in
airport with your
line-
husband and you go pee and your husband's in line, are you going to make him step back in the line with you in security?
I'll try, and if he says no, I usually go with him. But
Really? You would try to bring him back in the line if he was
Oh,
holding the spot while you peed at
I
security?
did the same thing at the Rockies game. I was in one line, and my sister was in front of me, and then I made her move back, and then we got the call from Ryan, so then we gave him our order. But I made her move like 4 people back.
I just think you have to be conscious of a line. All right, put
Honestly,
it in.
if Vicky asked me to move back, I would move back, but it's because Vicky's an incredibly good person.
Okay, so mark it as you've cut in a line.
I'd cut in a line anyways.
Okay, so
Okay.
mark it. All right.
Cut in a line, then criticize someone else for cutting in a line. Ryland,
No.
you virtually cut it in line. You virtually snuck 7 different orders into a fucking
Fine,
line.
I'll do it just for the optics.
Psycho.
Scold on your birthday. Oh, like gotten in a bad mood on your birthday? Yes, I did that my whole entire
sulked.
life. Oh, sulked. I don't anymore, and I set myself up for success. But Mom, I had meltdowns every single birthday. Even if they were giving me like wonderful gifts that I had asked for and threw me huge parties, it was like the holiday meltdown. I don't know what spoiled brat.
Oh, even Christmas, everything. Yeah.
Everything. I would have meltdowns for every holiday.
You and Morgan both. Austin did not do that. Just so you know.
I had a meltdown on my 30th birthday because I had to be around someone I really fucking hated.
Oh.
See, and that's another
sucked.
thing like a wedding.
And everyone forgot my birthday. Not only did I have to be around someone that I hated who was like super disrespectful and rude to me, everybody forgot my birthday.
Well, it was, the throes of COVID. But, yes, okay. But that is a thing like a wedding where if you feel like you're inviting people that you're going to be upset that they're there, I think moving forward you just should make sure that somebody you don't want there on your birthday isn't there on your birthday.
Oh, I had to go to work with the person.
Oh, okay,
Yeah.
got it. Okay.
I had been trying to get them fired, but nobody would listen to me.
Sulked during a friend's birthday. This is the worst thing you could do.
I just have to also clarify this person was stealing money from the company. There's a reason why he was supposed to be fired.
Oh,
Okay.
okay.
Because I feel like not only am I going to get torn to pieces about cutting at the TSA line as one person with fucking Chris who I'm traveling
Okay,
with.
we're past it.
The person deserved to be fired. Moving on.
Okay. Don't sulk during your friends' birthdays.
Yeah, don't go to the birthday.
I wouldn't do it. Okay. Repeated a secret even though you swore you wouldn't. Definitely have done that before.
Yeah,
Definitely.
Sorry. I don't have like any of you have a specific in mind that you can share?
No, that's even worse. In front of 100? That's...
Oh my God. Said bad things about someone behind their back. I mean, who hasn't? Like,
Yeah, you can't.
You do feel bad afterwards, though. Like, at least the older I get, the more I feel the repercussions of talking behind somebody's back. Like,
Even if there's no capture of it, it's just the shame that you feel inherently from being a nasty bitch.
it gives me the ick myself. Like, I'm like, why did I do that? Why did I let myself, even if it's like in a safe space, it's just like one other person that I know knows I'm only venting.
Yeah.
It's still something I'm just like, ugh.
It gives me the ick too, and I also cannot help but to do it.
Yeah.
Received a message from a friend and felt too lazy to bother replying. I mean, yes, I always try to get around to it.
I'm right here staring at you.
You do it to me on an hourly basis.
Most of the time I get back to you. And when I do, I'll react to the 20 messages I've missed in the past 24 hours.
Absolutely, you do.
Okay. Received a call. Mom, do you? Do you not reply to people? Yes, you did the other night. I sent you a video of watching your friend's YouTube video and no reply. My new puppy was in the frame. The video of your friend was in the frame, and I never got a reply.
No, I actually, I'm marking that.
What's
okay.
going on with your phone, though? Because my mom has her read receipts on, and half the time it's like your message hasn't been read. So what are you doing with, like, you just have a bunch of unread messages?
When I'm at work, I'm focused, and you guys...
This was a Saturday.
She was probably working.
No, I think you sent it kind of late, though.
Yeah, I did, but like, how do you not? Don't you then have?
Or was
like,
I at a party?
When you open your message, or when you open your phone, though, you see, or on your text message, it says like 5 unread. Like you have the 5.
Yeah, that's the problem. I get overwhelmed. I look at it and I think, oh my gosh, what do these people want? And why can't
your
they
attention?
just call me?
Just call me.
I do. I FaceTime you. You don't FaceTime me, Mom. Mom's always like, haven't heard from you in a while. I'm like, yeah, I'm the only one that ever FaceTimes you.
That's true. You're good at it, Ryan. I know. I get overwhelmed and I don't know.
Said the sentence, what? You've never seen? Lizzie every 5 minutes with TikTok.
No, with normal things in society that everybody's seen.
Do I say that?
No, because you haven't seen anything.
Right, okay. What? You've never read? I've never said that.
I honestly have never said that either.
Made a joke about someone's physical appearance. I don't think I mean, everyone's done this before in regards to something, and you'd just be a flat out liar if you said you hadn't.
Yeah.
Made a joke at the expense of a friend. Probably. Made jokes about someone's death on social media? No.
No,
wow,
that's
that would be
crazy.
horrible.
How many questions is this?
It's a lot.
Okay, let's just...
We can't be going in depth with each one.
No, we can't. Okay, let's scroll through for a while, and if you click a yes to one, tell us why you're doing it.
Okay. I haven't tortured a kid.
Jesus, these are crazy. Made out with your significant other in public.
Yeah.
You have?
Yeah.
I think when I was dating people I did, but now that I'm like in a relationship, I don't.
Taking a selfie at the beach, and taking a couple selfie.
Yes, everyone has all done that.
Taking a couple selfie at the beach.
Does that make you an asshole?
No.
BuzzFeed, you know what? Every time I do this, I always like find myself being like, BuzzFeed, you sick sons of bitches.
You know who is the asshole? BuzzFeed.
BuzzFeed's the asshole. Honestly,
they really are.
The truth about why I quit my job at BuzzFeed. Do you remember those videos?
Yes. Sent your plate back to the kitchen after having eaten half of it. I feel like that's something you would do.
No, I wouldn't eat half of it if I sent it back.
Okay.
It's inedible if I'm sending it back.
You'd take a bite and then
realize it's trash and say, excuse me, sir.
Have you guys put your chewing gum under the table? I can't say I have.
I don't think I have.
These are pretty funny.
Hosted a huge party without informing your neighbors. Guilty.
I mean...
Called the cops because your neighbors were having a huge party.
You can't be guilty of that if you just...
I might have vindictively at a younger age.
Right. I would probably go to them first, but it's different if you're in an apartment complex. Because I do feel like there should be some hours that, like, you know...
At a certain point, you shut the fuck up.
Yes. If you're in a standalone house, I feel a little bit differently about it. And you probably know your neighbors well enough to at least say, like, hey, could you just quiet down? Calling the cops is a little too far.
I wanted to call the cops on your neighbors when I was shooting in your backyard.
Oh, yeah. Well, I found out that was, like, a rapper that got a huge deal that has, like, a bunch of songs on the radio.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. He was renting that house.
Good for him.
Because I ran into the guy that owns it a month later, and he was like, oh, yeah, they moved out. Sent text messages during a movie.
No. And I swear, there's nothing that bothers me more than somebody who brings their fucking phone out in a movie.
The only time I would do that is if it's an empty theater and I know 1,000,000% not one person is behind me. Even then, how dare you? Oh my gosh. How dare you? Nobody's there behind me.
To the sides of you.
No. I'm talking like my peripherals, there's no
You're
one.
clear?
Yes.
Okay.
They'd have to be like in front of me.
I like these grocery ones. Paid for groceries entirely in change. Paid for your groceries while talking on the phone. I get so uncomfortable when I'm checking out. If I'm on the phone, I'm like, well, I gotta go now because I can't be that asshole who's on the phone while I get checked out.
But you do it. You've done that to me multiple times.
No, I hang up on you while I'm doing it. Or
Okay.
unless it's a self-checkout.
My brother is guilty. Like, we used to go to Dairy Queen after work, and they'd be like, okay, $8.38. And he's like, hold on, I got the 38 cents in the car. And there'd be a line, and he'd be in his car finding his 38
Honestly,
cents.
that sounds like Austin.
It checks out for Austin, and he's the only one that, like, you can... I mean, if you don't know him, maybe it wouldn't be like, oh, it's Austin. But when you know him, you're like, oh, it's Austin.
He doesn't do it anymore, though.
No, he doesn't. Left all the clothes you didn't want in the fitting room. I feel like that's...
Oh, I hate when I do it, but I've done it. But
I feel like I'm missing all of these, but I already know I'm an
Spit
asshole.
in someone's glass? Made someone cry? I'm sure I have. Made your mother cry? Have I made you cry, Mom? When's the last time?
just emotional cry, like, oh.
Decided to take credit for something that you did not do.
Never.
Okay.
Why
All right.
would you say that at me?
I was just wondering. I was curious.
I actually have a big problem with doing that.
Yeah, I do too.
It makes me embarrassed.
I'm ready to hit submit. Are you guys?
No. You've done that. Noticed that a friend had something in between his or her teeth and chosen to say nothing.
Sometimes I think she deserves it. Like, sometimes when you're being kind of spicy on the podcast and there's lipstick on your teeth, I'm like, I'm going to let it stay there.
And then you call it out later and make me feel
yeah,
worse.
after.
Which, by the way, that's nasty boy behavior. And that made someone cry.
Gone to work while you were sick? Guilty. Sometimes you feel like you have to.
Dude, no. Right before the pandemic, I got very sick and I had an office job and I was like, yo, I can't come in. I have a fever. I'm mad sick. And they were like, can you come in for half the day? And I was like, I'm very sick. Are you fucking kidding? And they like bullied me into coming in for a half day where I had to drive somebody around in my car and go into the office. And then guess what? The whole office got sick. Let that be a lesson to you. Homemade simple. Oh, did I drop the name?
All right. Are
Of
we
the show
ready
that was
to
canceled.
get to it? Okay. Mom, are you ready to submit?
Yeah.
All right. 3, 2, submit.
Oh.
You are virtually a saint.
Well, they don't know you. They don't know you.
You certainly have your weak moments, just like anyone else, but generally, you are clearly a more superior being. BuzzFeed, see, I'm even saying this is too far. Like, let's hope that your loved ones appreciate your true value.
I
and
just
don't
started liking
abuse
you
your
less.
kindness. All right, Mom.
Mine's not opening.
Oh, no.
Why not?
Hers went back to nothing. Oh, go back to Safari up at the top.
Oh,
No, the top.
At
Your
the
top left, it says Safari.
It does?
Yeah.
top
You read
left?
yours. I'll help her.
Mine
Okay.
says
Yes, please.
Mine says you are an average asshole. You allow yourself to stray a bit from the
Really?
code of moral. I mean, we knew it. I am an asshole. I'll admit it. But I'm like a good asshole. You know what I mean? I'm like a bleached asshole that's waxed.
That's cared for nicely.
Yeah, that's
manicured.
like perfumed.
Oh, no.
It's every time you move. My description gets funnier. Besides, you constantly reassure yourself by saying, and rightfully so.
That is you. Oh my gosh.
There are certainly worse assholes out there than
gosh.
you.
I don't think that your box is checked, Mom, but it says the same as me, that you're virtually a saint.
Oh.
Shocking.
She raised one too.
Oh, it's a good news.
See, it's statements like that that make you the asshole, though, right?
Thank you.
Audience, sound off in the comments below. Forget about everything I've done wrong
Oh
today.
my gosh.
All right, guys, thanks for tuning in. I'll see you at Sonic.
So you don't want to do any advice though?
Oh, at Sonic?
Today's episode is sponsored by Honey, the easy way to save when shopping on your phone or computer. Honey is the free shopping tool that scours the internet for promo codes and applies the best one it finds to your cart. Now imagine you're shopping on one of your favorite sites, and when you go to checkout, the Honey button magically appears and all you have to do is click apply coupons. You wait a few seconds, and if Honey finds a working coupon, you'll watch as the prices drop. Recently, we got our puppy Riley, and I was shopping for dog essentials. I was getting toys, and when I went to check checkout, I saved over $7 on a $35 order just for having Honey installed. And Honey doesn't just work on your desktop, it works on your iPhone too. Just activate it on Safari on your phone and save on the go. If you don't already have Honey, you could straight up be missing out. And by getting it, you're not only doing yourself a solid, but you're also supporting this show. I'd never recommend something I don't use, so get Honey for free at joinhoney.com/sip. That's joinhoney.com/sip. 1 take 3 Steadicam. 1 take 3 GoPro.
Great news, you guys. Ryland Adams remains a good king. He has taken his people to the Sonic drive-thru or the Sonic drive up and park.
He didn't want to do it, but we're here now.
Lizzie, after a lot of convincing, got me all the way here to
Listen.
Sonic. I'm gonna close this so people can hear
She
us.
needs to experience it if she hasn't done this.
There's a Sonic in California. That's why I
Where?
don't feel that bad
Oh,
for
there
you.
is, Lizzie?
Where?
There is, like,
Okay, we're not waiting.
In all of California, though?
I pressed that button like 5 minutes ago and it says, we'll be with you soon. And I feel like they're only prioritizing the drive-thru. And
I
if
see-
somebody doesn't come out on roller skates, I'm suing.
I'm telling you, let me go in there and tell them how big our following is. Let me just go in there, explain who we are.
But they have some really hot items that I'm excited to try. There's a grape slushy with nerds. There's a strawberry unsweetened tea.
Oh, no.
They have a Sour Patch Kid milkshake.
That milk and Sour Patch sounds like a bummer.
Well, I don't know what it's actually consistent of. What was going on the drive here? Because I
What
feel
do you
like
mean?
a lot of times we were like, we should have been recording.
Oh, I was just talking about how I felt like divorcee, like we were going to Red Lobster, but instead we were going to the Sonic drive-thru, and my date, who I met on Tinder, has a DUI, so he couldn't drive, so his mom was taking us. And your mom was explaining sexual positions to us that she learned on the internet. Just kidding.
Everybody that has been in the drive-thru has already passed and got their food, and they haven't even said hello to us.
We should have cut in the line.
You know what's going on here? The other day I went to Wendy's and there were like the two, like, you know when you go to a McDonald's, there's like the dual
Yeah.
lane sometimes. They kept serving the first lane and I
Interesting.
was pushing again and I was like, does this lane not open? And she goes, no, I'll be with you 1 second. And I'm waiting. 5 minutes pass, 10 minutes pass.
Yeah.
And I ring it again and I go, are you just, should I just, what's going on?
Should I
1
just go-
second.
should I just
So
go fuck myself?
I back up.
Yeah.
And I pull into the right one. Somebody helps me right away, and then I say, oh, can I get the spicy chicken sandwich? She goes, 4 other people have those, so you'll have to wait 15 minutes. And I thought it was personal.
my
I was
goodness.
like,
I'm sure it was personal.
this is personal.
Yeah.
You hate me, and that's fine. I went to Chipotle.
I fuck with neither Chipotle.
Nobody's
nor-
in the drive. Can you ring the button again, Mom?
I don't know if
I am the asshole right now.
I think you might.
Crazy though.
Because you have to go to the airport in like 2.5 seconds.
Yeah.
And the show's gonna end.
Well, before we do that, I think we should talk about
3, 2.
advice, though.
Oh,
Oh my
it's
gosh.
up? Yes. Can we get one of your chili cheese conies?
I'm sorry, what was that?
The chili cheese coney?
And then did you want to make that a combo?
Yes,
No.
we'll get the what is it called, Ryan?
Oh, the Sour
slush
Patch.
float with
Sorry, what was that?
the slush float with the Sour Patch Kids.
Anything else?
Can we try the grape slushy with
And
nerds?
also, can we get one of the
Did you want a
grape
different drink?
slushies with nerd candy?
Get the strawberry unsweetened iced tea.
Anything else?
And then can we get 2 strawberry unsweetened teas, medium?
Anything else?
Do you want something else, Mom?
Nope.
That's all.
That's it.
Alrighty, your total is going to be $17.67. Once again, thank you for choosing Sonic.
Thank you.
That's a bargain.
Okay, what I want to know
Yeah.
is why can't we order one off everything the menu like we did at McDonald's? Why are
You
we
guys
only-
did that?
Yes, fake fan. Where have you been?
When did you do that?
It was on New Year's 2 years ago on my main
What?
channel. Yeah.
I must have seen it.
It was fun. I
When can we
enjoyed
do
it.
that?
Okay.
Vicky, next time I'm here, you and me.
That was a very hard ordering experience. I'm
That
just
was,
gonna say.
quite frankly, I was emotionally exhausted. I came here super excited and prepared for like the best.
It's asking you to.
To pay?
I think
Oh.
we have to do it now.
Here.
I can do it
oh,
though.
here you go. Here's. Sorry, Mom.
No, I was just wondering if you wanted to get out of the car and do it, or.
Can you do it through the window?
Yep, I got it. I got you.
Leave a tip since we're so hard to work with.
Is it us though?
well,
Are we
I-
the problem?
I
Are
don't
we
know.
the drama?
But you know, it's hard to work in customer service.
I agree with that. And then sometimes I think, are they even trying?
Maybe they're not. Maybe they're having a bad day. Maybe their boyfriend broke up with them, and maybe
You know
they
what?
need
You're
a big
right.
tip.
I am the asshole. Give them more than just the tip.
Well, see, and I say that.
Give them the whole damn hot dog.
Max out the card, Mom.
Right before I went to put the card in, the screen went away. And
Oh no.
will it come back? You guys keep talking. I'll worry about this.
They have to be able to charge us when they come out, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
This is all because Lizzie wanted to go. Is that your pits?
Yeah, I told you I had no deodorant on.
Can you put them down?
No.
Lizzie.
It's hot in here.
It's rank. You need to use deodorant.
Oh, what?
Sorry,
Whoa.
I didn't mean to scream.
Yeah, it's loud in these
I
headphones.
just meant, could you hear your son shaming me?
Well, if
Ryan.
If my pits were smelling, I wouldn't want to
Honestly,
be
they're
in
not
public.
rank. I just put my face
Oh.
up in there.
I just don't know if she canceled our order or not.
I don't think that would be
No.
absurd if they canceled the order.
Okay, so
Anyways.
let's get into some
Advice, though.
All right, Mom, listen carefully so you can weigh in.
Listen up. So my friend, 22, moved out for the first time by herself about 3 months ago. The first week of living in the house, someone started leaving old, dirty shoes on her doorstep. This happened about twice a week for a month. It then progressed into socks, sunscreen, hula girl figurines. The list goes on over the span of 3 months, all very random and weird. We thought little of this until 3 nights ago. They left a piece of paper with "I'm watching you" written on it and an egg and a flower. We decided enough is enough, and we went to the police and got footage from the supermarket across the road that faces her house. Turns out it's her 2 co-workers from work who she's only known for 6 months. These girls are 26 and 28, so old enough to know that making a young girl feel like she's being stalked for the last 3 months is a terrible fucking joke. The worst part is she spends 5 days a week with these 2, and they've listened to her worry every day about this and never came forward until police were involved. Super fucking weird behavior. They are definitely not close enough to be joking around like this, and my friend is super pissed off as she's been sleeping with a baseball bat next to her every night for months. She is super non-confrontational and hasn't expressed much to them, and they still think it's funny and don't understand the stress this has caused. She literally works beside these girls 5 days a week. So any advice on how to handle this
hold on.
strange situation would be
Our
appreciated.
food's here.
Oh. Hi. Hold on there.
Put it on my lap if you want to. The plane won't take off without me. I have a huge platform.
Ryan, do you have any cash? I don't have
Do
any
you have cash?
No.
No, we don't have
You don't
cash.
have, none of us have any cash?
No, maybe I'll go to a bank and come back.
Okay. I'm sorry. Thank you. Why wouldn't they?
You know, my beef with a lot of places right now is like Starbucks too. Like all the local coffee shops, they allow you to add tips with the card. But I feel like it's a big FU to the employees if you're not allowed to tip on the card. Like, don't you think I should be able to tip on my card at
Yeah,
Sonic?
I don't understand what that's about.
Because nobody's walking around with cash, but you want to be able to tip. So Sonic, if you're watching.
Well, it even said if you order on the app, you can.
We can't hear you.
Oh, it even showed if you order on the app, you can tip.
Lizzie's,
I took a picture.
Terrible.
Lizzie's sneaking peeks before. Oh, you
I took a
did?
picture. Yeah.
Ugh. Mom, look at this nerd one.
I don't know if I know the whole story now, Lizzie. I lost focus. Wait, looking for them.
Hold on, you're not showing Lizzie. Okay, so this one is the Sour Patch
Oh my
Kids
God, is it
slushie.
sour?
It's really sour.
Yeah, girl.
Am I supposed to try it or just show it?
Oh my God, there's ice cream in it too.
Yeah, that's what I said. It's a milkshake. It's weird.
Mom, the Sour Patch one is legit.
Oh, I love the ice cream in it. Burger King used to do something like that.
Hold on, can you take a video of this?
Is this my straw or how are we doing this?
Yeah, just keep your straw.
Okay.
Let's take a video of that so people can see it.
Oh, I took a video. I took a
You
video
did?
and picture. Yeah.
Of both? Okay, how is the grape slushy, Mom?
I think it's good, and I don't really love grape.
All right, pass it back and we'll switch.
Okay.
This, if you live close to a Sonic, I'm telling you, you need to run, not walk to the Sour Patch Kid one.
Oh, I'm gonna love the ice
I don't know how I'm
cream in
feeling
it.
about it.
As she's chugging the whole thing.
I know my head is freezing.
Let me see about this.
You're going to get a brain freeze.
I got it.
Oh no, movie recording stopped. Card is full.
Oh no!
Of everything?
I can delete something, but I have to break down.
Why?
Fuck.
To get it out?
Do you want to roll on your iPhone? You gotta let my mom try this one.
I don't know if you'll like it.
Oh, is this someone's straw?
Oh
or
yeah,
is
that's
okay?
Lizzie's straw. Here, I'll
I
pull
don't
it out.
mind drinking from it either.
No, I'll pull it out. You can
Okay.
use your straw.
Don't get your equipment wet.
Put that straw in my mouth.
Oh my gosh.
I may want this one.
Okay, our card ran out of memory, so we're gonna finish on the iPhone, which might be more of a fun experience anyways. Did you try the grape slushy with nerds?
Yes, I tried the grape slushy.
Hold on. I'll hold that while you take a bite.
What do you
Ooh,
think?
it is sour.
Wow.
Yeah.
These are so fun for summer drinks.
Hot dog.
I don't think I've ever had such fun summer drinks though. Like even if
I like it.
Remember
It's
when
too
you didn't
sour
wanna
for you?
come?
No, I like it. It's really sour, but I do like it.
Really, you think it's too sour? Did you get some of the ice cream though?
Yes.
If you plug your straw into the ice cream, that's really
Okay, I gotta
the
try
way to
again.
get it.
It cuts the sour. Mm-hmm. Holy fuck.
And the flavor's phenomenal. How's that? You don't like it?
You want some more? No, I like it. It's good.
Here, I do want to try one more bite.
Wow.
Or not bite, but
This hot dog do be hitting.
wow, I love that it's sour. And the Sour Patch Kids, they have chopped up, so you get little,
And it's already gummy.
you get chewy gummy bites inside of the ice cream and slushy.
I love when you talk about drive-through food because you make it sound so exquisite.
It is. This is a work of art. I'm not handing out 10 out of 10s like it's nothing.
You did a review of chicken nuggets one time where you were like, the different flavors mixing together on my palate. He's talking about chicken nugget.
You can have more.
You can have more of the grape one too. Is the strawberry unsweetened tea good? This is probably the healthy option.
Yeah.
Oh,
Tastes like strawberry.
can I have a bite of the other half that you haven't bit on?
Did they
Want me to hold it for
add
you?
real strawberries to that?
It tastes like maybe, but no. It's a good hot dog, dude.
A hot dog has never tasted so good. I'm all of a sudden in love with oh my gosh.
And you didn't even want to come.
You're right. This was we should have ditched the other restaurant and come straight to Sonic.
Honestly.
But the last time I went to Sonic, it was kind of a flop.
Are we going to give this young woman advice?
Yeah. Call the fucking
Yeah.
police. Get
Call the
those
cops.
bitches fired. There's no...
Get those bitches fired for sure. That is some psychotic fucking behavior. That's some we don't fuck with cats shit.
And if you're non-confrontational, it's time to become confrontational.
Stand up for yourself. You deserve it.
Because you should not be living in fear of your life for existing. Like, this is the craziest thing I have ever heard.
It's fucking weird, dude.
And these two must be sociopaths.
They're broken.
To listen to you talk about your fear of being stalked and to laugh and to continue to do so and take it further and to say they're watching you. I have a personal mission to come after these women for you.
As the biggest asshole in the car, I would never even do that.
That is next level crazy. And for a first time person, like moving out on your own at 22, and these women are like 25 plus, get a life. You have horrible karma coming to you, these other two women that are producing this. And I just think, girl, hold your head up high. You made it through. And thank God that you lived across from a store that had a security camera running.
Also, don't be afraid to look these women in the eyes and say, that's really fucking weird. It's really fucking weird that you did that. It's not funny. It's fucking weird.
It's so crazy. I know I'm laughing, but it's not because the situation is funny. It's because it's so insane. Like,
Yeah.
are they serious? Like, they weren't going to kill her, but like, what?
It's such an odd choice of something to do. Like, I will never comprehend. I was just looking for my phone. I will never comprehend why somebody chooses to do something that sick and twisted. I don't even like a prank call that's too nefarious.
And they had left photos here. I'm waiting for you, putting
Watching.
eggs, or I'm watching you with like weird eggs, dirty sneakers.
Also,
It's
how
like,
many pairs of sneakers do these bitches have?
This is crazy.
That they can just leave sneakers willy-nilly all over doorsteps and shit.
And if you're not confrontational, you need to take next steps in figuring out how to deal with this because it's not okay and you can't let these girls behave like that.
Don't get wrapped up in your own vendetta, though. Like, let it go and know that they're the fucking weird ones, and it's okay for you to tell them they're fucking weird, and it's really okay for you to go to your boss and tell them how fucking weird it is that they did this shit, because it's super fucking
And
weird.
normally I'm not like a go tattletale kind of person.
No, but this is weird.
This is weird. The fact that
it's unpredictable behavior, which also makes me very uncomfortable.
and it seems as though like it started from the workplace, which is why I think it's appropriate. Like
Yeah,
they
tell your
listened to
boss.
her freak out day after day at work. I'm so sorry this happened to you.
Yeah,
and
man.
my advice isn't great, but thank you for sharing your story. Thank you for
Yeah.
showing the pictures and
Rat on them hoes.
sorry, Mom wasn't really. My mom was dealing with paying for our food.
Can you imagine if Vicky's like, well, I've done that?
No, I'm just thinking karma exists, and they'll get their karma.
Yeah.
You can sleep easy knowing that.
They're going to
but
have
I'm
to
sorry.
sit next to my stinky ass on an airplane one day.
Oh gosh. Oh, I feel bad for. Okay, speaking of airport,
You're crazy. I just nuzzled my snoot
Oh my
deep
God.
in my pit.
It's 5:04. We have to call you an Uber.
You're on my phone.
If you miss your flight, Elizabeth,
What are they going to do? They're not going to... They'll wait for me. I have a following of
She has a large
100,000
following.
people.
I'm not sitting on your phone.
No, you're holding it.
Oh my God, we gotta go.
God help you.
Okay, we gotta order an Uber. Lizzie has to go to the airport. We hope you enjoyed. We'll see you next week. We love you so much. Goodbye.
Goodbye.
Well,
We already
we
did.
an
You're right.
outro.
We did an outro at
This
31
is-
flavors. This is... You'll skip to that point.
Yeah.
This is hard.
We're a sham.
It's a good thing you did the outro.
Yeah, because our camera's dead.
All right, guys. Well, thanks for watching and hanging out with us on today's episode of The Sip. I know it was a little hectic and crazy because we're in the car. Mother, thank you for being our driver. Thank
And our
you
chaperone
for
and our producer.
participating.
And
You're
reminding us that
welcome.
we...
I'm the producer?
Yeah, you reminded us we'd already done love language.
Well, that's a good point.
If it weren't for you, we would have taken the love language.
You've
like
done that.
idiots, like fools.
Yeah.
All right, you guys, if you want to follow us on social media, we're at The Sip Official. We're also on there personally. Don't forget to follow my mom as well, at Vicky Adams 26. Is that what it is?
Yeah, it is.
And I keep thinking she's going to become an affiliate queen, but she never does it. So maybe if you do have an Amazon storefront, though,
I
correct?
do.
So check it out. Go to her Instagram, click the link. Why don't you do some shopping while you're at it and watch Lizzie's vlogs?
Please do.
Every Tuesday morning.
At 7:15.
And we will see you next week. We love you very much. Goodbye. And that's the sip.
Nice, Vicky.
Thank you.
I love that one. It sparks joy.